What other memorable things can I talk about at the meet and greet? Oh my god, okay, there was like this Aster cosplayer. It was a really good Aster cosplayer. You know, that was like one of the first Aster cosplayers that I've ever seen. And it was fucking great. Like, they looked amazing. They came in. And I just didn't really expect this, but at the same time, like, you know what? Like, because they were cosplaying Aster, like, it made sense too. Because you know how Aster's like, he's pretty like, I don't know how to describe, like squishy? Like, you know how it's like, you can tease him and he'll be like, oh, woo, stop, you know? Like, low-key, Aster's a little bit of a masochist, you know? You know, well, I mean, he can be both. Like, I've seen him, like, you know, chain his chat up or, like, you know, threaten to, like, cuff them. And then he's, like, holding a knife sometimes. But then other times, it's like, he can also, like, kind of be pretty masochistic. What's it? He can be pretty, like, what's the word? Masochistic? Oh my god, no. Masochistic, right? That's the word, right? Submissive. I feel like he, like, is, like, both in some ways. So, it was so funny that this person who was cosplaying Aster was like, he was really shy, by the way. Okay? They were really shy. He was like, I have a request if it's possible. And I was like, yeah, what's up? And they're like, could you call me a bitch? And I was like, ugh. And I'm not gonna lie, like, during the first meet and greet, like, my very first meet and greet at Anime Impulse, so many people came in and asked me to call them a bitch. And I think because I'm more at peace with myself this year, and I kind of I swear like 50% less now, because I'm just like, I don't feel the need to. I feel like a lot of people didn't ask me to call them bitch this time. So I feel like this person was one of the only people that, like, asked me to call them a bitch. Cause, like, I remember just, like, getting whiplash. I was like, oh, I did not expect you to ask me that, because everybody who came before this person didn't request such a thing from me. And that was so weird to me, because then I realized that, like, my very first meet and greet, like, almost everybody that came in was like, yo, can you call me a bitch? And I feel like after I told them, like, hey guys, like, don't freak out my handler, people probably, like, you know, stop asking that. But, like, this guy, this you know, Aster cosplayer was like, can you call me a bitch? And I just look at Sharon and I'm just like, I just want you to know that I, like, didn't, like, I have not sworn, like, compared to last year, I really have not sworn that much, okay? So, I don't know this person. So then I was just like, you know, it's really hard for me to insult somebody, especially when it's, like, a wholesome moment. And when they're so cute. So I was just like, why the fuck are you cosplaying Aster, you bitch? You know, I don't know what I said. I was just like, I'll do it for you because, you know, you paid for it and you also, like, requested it. So, but it was so hard to really find a reason to, like, you know, shit on them. And the only thing I could really think of is, like, why the fuck would you come in here with an Aster cosplay and not an Enna Alouette one, biatch? And then they're like, thank you. I was just like, okay, you're welcome, bestie. It was so funny. Don't kink shame. It's not a kink shame. I'm just like, I just don't want, like, my handler to be uncomfortable. But I don't think she cares. Like, at this point, I think she's used to it. And she just kind of knows, you know.